everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I'm going to go over my October paycheck number 3 budget. This is for October the 29th through November the 11th. Okay, so as usual, I am using the Clever Fox dotted notebook. I have mine in this pretty teal color. I've been using this notebook for quite some time. I do paper and pen budgeting, so I've got a Papermate Flair pen. I love the felt tip pens. I just love the way they write. If you're interested in anything that I use, I will have it linked down below if you want to check it out. Okay, well, I am back from vacation. Today is actually the 29th, so I got paid today, which I'm usually not this late doing videos, but after I flew in on Wednesday from my trip to Virginia, I was just absolutely exhausted and I needed a little bit of time to rest and recuperate. But my trip was really fun. I did take my spending money with me and I did not spend it all. What I did, and I've never done this before, but it was really challenging. So every time I purchased or made a purchase, I handed over, oh, there's Simba, a $20 bill. So if, hi Simba, if the change had any 5s or $1 bills, I put them in the side pocket of my wallet and I did not spend it. So I brought with me, I think it was a total of $100. So it was 20 of the food budget, or 21 from the food budget, $80 in spending. And I think I came back with, I think it was like $60 or maybe $40 in 5s and 1s because I didn't spend any of them. So I really challenged myself to spend very, very little while I was away, and I did pretty good. So I took a lot of snacks with me on the plane. I had a water bottle that was refillable that I took through security. It was empty, of course. I took snacks from the house, so granola bars and fruit snacks, whatever, you know. What else did I bring? Goldfish. So I brought my own snacks with me on the way out. I did spend the money to buy 1 soda while I was in the airport, but other than that, I didn't spend any other money. Oh no, that's not true. I did buy a coffee. I did buy coffee. So other than that, I really didn't spend a lot of money while I was gone. And I was really proud of myself for keeping with my, normal budget, which is not spending the 5s or the 1s. And my friend's daughter, she just got a kick out of it. So every time I would pay and put down a $20 bill, she would say, "Oh, you can't spend that 5. I need to recount and see how much you have now." It was the cutest thing ever. But I just had a blast, and it was, partially a work trip, but also partially, going back to visit my friends, which was so, so fun. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go over my budget. If you're new here, I am single, unmarried. I'm in my late 40s and I've been out of debt since December 11th of 2020, and now I am focusing on saving for a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. My daughter, who's in grad school, she lives with me. I provide housing, food, spending money, and all of that good stuff. So keep that in mind that I am, this is a household of 2 people. And the amounts that we have in each category reflect that. Okay, so first off is my income. I am paid bi-weekly. I'm a salaried employee and my bi-weekly income is $1,500. So the first expense is my rent. Now, usually I would set aside half of my rent each paycheck, but I had already saved enough money in my rent envelope or my account and paid my rent super early, and so I'm not going to contribute anything to rent this time, and I'll resume splitting it in half on the 12th when I get paid next. So rent is going to get 0. Electricity is the same. I I'm already fully funded for electricity, and when it comes due here, I don't know, probably in the next week, I'll have enough set aside to pay it, so 0 for electricity. Water bill, same. I have $30 set aside, so we're not going to contribute there. Internet is another expense that is kind of rolled up with my rent. I pay it at the same time, so I'm not contributing anything to that. Lawn care, I am going to set aside $70. Now, even though it's getting cooler here where I'm at, my this property that my daughter and I are renting has a ton of trees. Oh my gosh, so many trees. And part of my agreement is that I would take care of the yard. And I do have a service that comes out and they will mow, weed eat, and then also do the leaf removal as well. Then I have my Chewy order. So my daughter and I have a total of 3 cats and 1 dog. 2 of the cats are hers. I have a cat and a dog, and we kind of share in the responsibility of feeding the pets and providing wet food, dry food, litter, that kind of good stuff. And I set aside $50 every paycheck, and I'm going to set it aside again this time. So $50 for Chewy, and then I think my daughter, she bought, what did she get? I think it was like 2 bags, hi Simba, 2 bags of dry food, and she also stocked up on kitty litter recently. So we don't need a whole lot. I'm gonna go through the, oops, Simba, don't bump into the camera. Thank you, mister. I'm gonna look at the pantry. I'm pretty sure, don't bump the camera. He wants my pen, something awful. Anyway, I lost my train of thought with his cuteness. Oh, I know what I was saying. I think we need probably wet food for the cats. Chewy's pretty good on wet food, but he could probably use some more green beans. So anyway, that's what this is for. My daughter and I share in the responsibility. She pretty much cares for her 2 cats. I, you know, make sure that I care for my puppy and my kitty. So all of the expenses over here on the right, I've got Apple, Netflix, Hulu, my cell phone, my gym membership, and renter's insurance. All of these things I would normally split in half, but again, since this is a 3 paycheck month, I'm actually not going to contribute to any of them. So all of these are 0. Which is really exciting because that means that I'm gonna have, I think, a lot. Well, I've already calculated, so I already know. I'm really excited about my savings this month. Okay, so my total fixed expenses is $120. Moving on to my cash expenses, my first expense is for food, which, and really Walmart. So anything you would buy at Walmart, whether it's personal care items, food, you know, gosh, what don't you buy at Walmart? Air fresheners, laundry detergent, all of that stuff is kind of lumped into this one category. And the budget is $100 per week. So this check will set aside $200. Now, rarely do I actually spend $100 per week at Walmart. I am doing the 100 envelope challenge. And each week, my daughter draws a number for us, and whatever number, 1 to 100, that she draws out of our little Tupperware bowl, we take out of our grocery budget. So last week, she pulled 97. So we ended up stuffing the 97 envelope, and then also I think the two envelopes. So I only had like $1 left for groceries, and so it's been kind of interesting and challenged us to, you know, do a little bit better about how much we're spending in the store, what we're buying, just being more mindful of what we're spending the money on. And it's been pretty eye-opening as to like really how little I need to purchase at the store. We are super stocked up. Thanks to those of you who have used my IBOTTA referral and Fetch Rewards, all the rebate apps. When you guys sign up and use the links in the description box, we both get a bonus, and the bonuses that I have received for those of you that have signed up, I used to stock up on all of our canned goods. So we really have a lot on hand now. So I just want to say how appreciative I am because of you, I don't have to spend a lot on groceries because we just have a lot on hand. Next is personal spending. This is just for me, and I give myself $10 a week, so that is $20 for this paycheck. And usually I spend this on coupons. So, you know, buying a couple of papers is what, $6 a piece. So, you know, if I buy a paper or two, it pretty much wipes out my spending money, but totally worth it. Then I've got my medical expenses, and I budget 10 per week for that. So that is 20 this check. Gas for my car is 10 per week, so 20 this check. I am working from home indefinitely. I really only drive to and from the grocery store, to and from, you know, visiting my parents. So not a lot of driving happening over here. Then last is a category for my daughter. Again, she's in grad school. She's not working. The program that she's in, they don't permit the students to work at all. So I do give her $60 per week. So that is $120 this check. What she does with this money, it could be grocery shopping. It could be coffee, because we all know grad students need lots and lots of caffeine. She might stop and grab lunch at the cafeteria or late at night when they're studying. So it's really just for her to do with whatever she wants. It doesn't really matter. I don't ask her, but she is doing the $1 challenge. So she doesn't spend any of her $1 bills, and her jar is getting super, super full. All right, next, let's see. My total cash expenses is $380. And then we have sinking funds. First fund is Christmas. I set aside $25 per week, so that's $50 this check. Fur babies, this is for vet visits. It's gonna get $25 a week, so $50 this check. Car maintenance, also the same, $25 a week, $50 this check. Then I have car insurance. Now I paid in full in September, so I'm just waiting for the next premium to become due. I'm setting aside a little bit each week. Let's see, I save, I think about it for a minute. I think it's is it 16? Yeah, $16 per week, so that is $32 this check. Car taxes, tags, personal property tax, all of those good things are wrapped up in car tags. I set aside $5 per week. That's going to be $10 this check. And then we have the trash bill. That gets $8 per week, so that's going to be $16 this check. Clothes gets $5. That's $10 per week, which you guys know I am a Goodwill shopper, and my last Goodwill haul that the one that I recorded for you guys, I got 17 items for $19.50. So this goes a long way. Next is Amazon. This is for our Prime membership, $5 per week, so that's $10 this check. Then we have the post office box. It was paid in September, 13 months to save a little bit each week to pay for it again. So that gets $4 per week, so $8 this check. Then we have gifts. So this is for Mother's Day, Father's Day, and birthdays. I actually have 2 birthdays in the month of November. My nephew has a birthday, and then my mom's birthday is November the 11th. So really excited, and I already got her her birthday gift, and I would show y'all, but she watches my videos, and I don't want to spoil the surprise. But maybe I'll record it before I give it to her, and then insert it into a video or something at some point. Anyway, so gifts is going to get 10 per week, so that's 20 this check. Then I've got beauty, that is 5 per week, so that's 10 this check. So my total sinking funds is $266. It's that total every single check. So when I took my income and I subtracted my fixed expenses, subtracted cash expenses and sinking funds, my total savings this check is $734, which is awesome. I am always excited to have anything towards savings, but to have over $700 is really exciting. So what I do when I get paid, when I wake up, I already have a text message from Capital One that my paycheck has been deposited. And so once I get up and around to get my coffee, the very first thing I do is I look at my budget, which I already had it prepped. So I already knew, of course, this morning how much I was going to save. And the very first thing I do is I transfer this money into savings, gone out of my account. That way, I am not tempted to spend it. And you would think after digging myself out of debt and being debt free for a while that it would be really easy for me to save, and it's just not. It doesn't come naturally for me, and I need to get it out of my account as soon as it gets in there so that I'm not tempted to spend. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.